Thank you for sticking around this long. So I am Ruturaj. I am a maintainer at CircuitVerse, and also I'm a part of the open source technology lab at IIIT Bangalore. So what is CircuitVerse? We all know that digital logic design is it's a very fundamental concept, especially to computer science. All computers are based on circuitry which has to be designed and thought of. So CircuitVerse is a online digital logic simulator which lets you simulate these circuits using gates and flip-flops, etc., etc. So this is primarily meant as an educational tool to learn and to simulate logic design. You might have heard about other tools that do a similar thing, like Logism. But what makes CircuitVerse different is it's fully web-based. It requires no downloads, no installations. Very easy to set up. There's no problems with compatibility with operating systems. No problems there. Also, it's mobile compatible, so you can try it out right now if you want to on your mobile phone or a touch device. Another thing is we have a couple more online capabilities, such as teachers can set and grade assignments right on the platform. They don't have to go between platforms for that. And you can also embed the circuits in blogs or your websites, whatever. And one of the more important features is also that it integrates with learning and management systems like Moodle and Google Classroom. So let me just give you a very quick demo of how that works. So this is the home page of CircuitVerse, and if I go to simulator, that's it. We boot up into the simulator, and you can start designing your logic circuits right here. So let me just put an input and another input. I hope you can see that. Yeah. Okay. So this is a digital LED. If I connect the inputs to an AND gate, and through that AND gate, we connect it to the digital LED. The AND gate will behave as you would expect. 2 1s will give you a positive output, and everything else will be a negative. And if I want, you can also submit this as an assignment if there is an open assignment. So if I just copy this, if I go to my groups, so this is a group. A teacher could create a group and could create assignments. Like I've created this sample assignment for AND gate, and I can just click Start Working. And I just paste it and name it something. And that's it. I have submitted an assignment right there. So the teacher and the mentors of the groups can now see this assignment, can grade me, all that. Right. So now let's talk numbers. Right now, CircuitVerse has over 6.6 lakh circuits that people have made, and they're made by about 1.4 lakh users as of yesterday. And you can see some of the user feedback that people give us on Twitter all the time. Very nice feedback from mostly students and professors from universities and teachers from schools. CircuitVerse was also featured in textbooks. Like the image on the left side is the physics textbook of Tamil Nadu Board's class 12, the class 12 physics textbook. References CircuitVerse. The UI is a little different because it's an older UI ever since we have switched to a much better looking UI. And on the right side, there is a reading material by a professor at the University of Oulu in Finland. Again, community. CircuitVerse is free and open source software, so community is possibly the most important part of the project. The project was started at IIITB by Satvik Ramprasad, and ever since it has been handed over to the community, and the open source community now looks after it. Abu Bakr Amki, another very important name, he's the one who makes sure that the website is up at all times, make sure it's going. He's the organization admin, and others from the CircuitVerse community. You can see a couple pictures there. CircuitVerse all over has 169 contributors from all over the world, and specifically from India. A lot of them are from India. And CircuitVerse also takes part in open source programs such as Google Summer of Code, Google Code-In, Girl Script Summer of Code in 2019, and Google Season of Docs in 2020, especially Google Summer of Code, which is where most of our good contributions come from, and we've been participating in it since 2019. Some of the recent examples of development in the project are the first one being the most important, mobile and touch compatibility. So now you can use CircuitVerse from your phone, iPad, any touch device. We've also implemented simulator testing, so we can introduce new features to the platform without worrying about it breaking anything. Improvements to the notification center and migration of UI to a more modern framework, Vue.js. All these contributions were a part of Google Summer of Code 2022, which we just wrapped up. And these are all open source contributions by the community. So that's it. If any of this interests you, make sure you join the community. You check out our GitHub, github.com/circuitverse, or join our Slack. Best way to get involved with the community is circuitverse.org/Slack.